Hey guys, it's me again. Yay everybody who responded to my video. You guys are awesome. Um, Today I'm gonna go off on a little rant session. If you have something to say to someone, say it to their freaking face, not behind their back. Don't go telling your parents, their parents, and all of their friends' parents that they're a slut bag, alcoholic, druggie who can sleep with 5 different guys in the same month. I'm just like, who the fuck do you think you are to judge me like that? I seriously don't know. I don't know what I did to piss you off so fucking much. I'm the one who defended you in middle school when there was a girl bullying you who was my friend at the time, and I ended up getting bullied because I stood up for you. And it's just like, I'm the one who kept you out of fights. I'm the one who stopped people from making fun of you when you weren't even there. I'm sick and fucking tired of you. I'm sick and fucking tired of all of it. So I told this girl, I told her straight up, do not try to interact with me in any way. Because, like, I was raised to be a civil person. Like, oh, if you don't like someone, that's okay. If you cannot stand someone, that's okay. But if they are at least civil to you, you be civil to them. Even if they're not, you be civil. That is what you do. That's what I was taught. Like, seriously. And then this girl who I thought was my friend, and, like, seriously, I saw she was my friend. But then all of a sudden she's just, like, calling me a slut who steals from my grandmother, drinks all the alcohol my parents bring to my house, and, like, steals 12 pounds of weed from someone. Like, seriously? My mom told me the first time I even smelled stuff, because, you know, it happened at a concert when I was, like, 10. It was like an Avril Lavigne concert. It was, a reward for being such a good sport about moving and all that. Because we moved from where we were to Mississippi to help rebuild after Katrina, back to where we were, and then somewhere else again about 2 months later. And for being such a good sport and not complaining that, you know, the normal kid things when you're moving, oh, I just made friends, I like it here, why do we have to move again? They took me, my parents took me and my sister to an Avril Lavigne concert, which was really cool because we were, like, obsessed. I mean, like, freaking obsessed. We knew all of her songs. All of them. The first music I remember listening to, like, I can actually vividly remember, is Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. And I'm getting kind of cold. So, there we go. Like, it was just fun, but, you know, there are those random ass people who start smoking weed at concerts, and apparently, because I don't remember this, the first time I smelt it, I started projectile vomiting. I was just like, oh, that's perfect. I'm glad I don't remember that. I'm probably not remembering that for a freaking reason. Nobody wants to remember something like that. I don't remember going exorcist on anything. But it's seriously like, I don't even like the smell of the stuff. I obviously don't feel well whenever I smell this stuff. And yes, I've been around alcohol before. My parents throw parties. Yes, they're adults. It happens. I've been around it. the glass of champagne or the one Jello shot on New Year's Eve. My parents let me do that, but I hate the taste of it. It's too freaking sharp. And some of you will have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. But that's good. Others might not know, might know what I'm talking about, but can't. You know those kids who put, vodka or something, clear alcohol, in their water bottle and took it to school? We have people at my school that did that. And I always knew. Nobody else did. I always knew when there was alcohol in something. Some people would try and mask it by putting orange juice in it too, so it looked like orange juice. But there's that smell. That slight sharpness to the orange juice that lets you know that's not just orange juice. And I knew it, and I didn't say anything because, some people like to do that. I talked to her after class or something, and I'm like, hey, if you do that again, please don't open it in this class because it gives me a freaking headache. And she's like, okay, yeah, sure. And she actually kept her word on that. She didn't do that again in that class. She did it again, but she never actually opened it while I was anywhere near her. Once I was on the other side of the room, I could still slightly smell it, but not as bad as when I was sitting right freaking next to her. But I'm like, seriously, I went on a freaking tangent though, but don't tell these people that I'm doing this shit when obviously my parents know it's not true. Yes, there was that one teenage party back when I was 13 or 14 that my sister threw, and she's 16 and her friends are all 16 and 17, and that awkward little 14-year-old wants to fit in with the cool kids. So yes, I mixed them drinks because my dad's training me to be a freaking bartender. No, I'm just playing. I still know how to mix because I saw people doing it. I don't know. Anyway, there was that one party where I mixed drinks, but I don't drink. I don't like the taste of it. I'm not going to be all holier and thou, and I think it's wrong, so I don't do it. No. If you want to drink, go ahead and drink. You should probably wait until you're 21. But if you can get your hands on it, and you're responsible enough to know when you should stop, go ahead. I don't care. But don't start telling other people's parents, especially if they're friends of the person you're talking about, that this person is a freaking alcoholic and they have no reason to be talking to your children when you were the one caught smoking weed and drinking on your Facebook page because you were an idiot and posted a picture of it. It's not my fucking fault you got caught. Don't tell your parents that it was my idea and I'm the one who made you do it when I was present in school the day you skipped. Dude, I have the moment. But seriously, I don't care who the fuck you are. Don't do something like that. If you have a problem with somebody, go up and tell them to their face. Be civil about it, but tell them, hey, I'm just letting you know right now that so far, I don't like your attitude, and I don't think you can change that with the way you're acting. That's what I do. If I don't like somebody, I tell them. In a civilized manner most of the time, but I tell them. And there's nothing wrong with that. People are like, oh, that's rude, that's rude. No. That's truth. And I'm not going to be like that. Yes, I smile. A lot. Just I don't have, that natural bitch face. I do have a natural bitch face, but I don't have resting bitch face. I have resting smile face because, I was a happy kid for the most part. Yeah, I got bullied. I didn't really care, though. Because I was raised by my mom to think what people say about you does not affect who you actually are. If you know you're a good person, and your family knows you're a good person, don't let what Random Ass Joe says, effect. If Random Ass Joe says, oh, this person is the worst person in the world, they're worse than Cruella de Vil, blah, 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 then you know you're a good person. Your family knows you're a good person. It doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks. Because eventually, you're going to find the people who stick around and actually figure out for their damn selves if what Random Ass Joe said was true or not. Yes, I can be a bitch, but I tell every one of my friends that. I am probably the biggest bitch in this little group here. I probably am, because I have a switch in my head. Figuratively, not literally, because that would hurt. That I can take a lot of irritation. I am, like, so used to taunting and bullying and all that crap that I have a high intolerance level for idiocy. But once that breaks, that bitch switch turns on, and it's just like, boom. Bitch. Ta-da! I transform. I go from happy, smiley, agreeable, little bubbly, plain Jane girl to, what the fuck kind of diva are you? Type transformation. I am not gonna lie, like, my eyes are green most of the time, but they change color, or at least they look like they do for the most part. I mean, they'll go different shades a lot based on what I'm wearing, but when I'm severely pissed off, they change color. I mean, like, from, like, green to freaking ice blue type shit. It's weird. And if I happen to be wearing, like, blue or purple that day, if they go ice blue, they kind of get on this little purplish tint, which is really cool. It makes me look like I have purple eyes. But I don't remember half the things I do when that happens. And people had to physically hold me back from this girl when she started spreading shit around. Like, she was sitting literally right fucking behind me, and she's like, she's talking to this people, and she doesn't realize it's me because, yeah, my hair was darker, so I lightened it. Actually, no, it was lighter, and I darkened, or brighter, and I dimmed it, or something. I dyed it. It is usually this dirty strawberry blondish color, and I dyed it when I was in, like, sophomore year because I had little freaking girl hair, you know, that long, thin, straight, well, not straight, it was curly-ish, and I'm just like, I'm tired of getting, like, handed the fucking candy menu when I walk into IHOP because, you know, obviously I have a fucking baby face. So I dyed my hair. I dyed it freaking Crayola red. No, the first one I tried to go deep auburn, and it ended up purple. And I walk into class because I did it like Monday night. And Monday I was like that little girl hair, still that innocent little shit. And then I walked in Tuesday, and there was this collective gasp in the room. Because not only was I late, I had purple hair. It was actually pretty damn funny. Well, that's all for today, because this video is getting pretty damn long and I won't be able to post it otherwise. Thank you for watching! Bye!